What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the Ebb and Rip Fishing Channel. My name's Eddie and I'm here today on the great Borumba Lake. I'm going to be breaking it down. Fresh water this time, away from the coastline, just to change things up a little bit. And we're going to see if we can find a bass fest today. I know there's a lot of bass in here because they've got a great stocking program and you need a permit for that. But size-wise, that's what we're going to find out. If the fish here get quality sized or if they're all just stockies. There's also other great species in here as well. They've got Murray cod, they've got yellows. I'm going to be fishing a little bit for those today, and of course the elusive and very ancient looking Saratoga. I'd love to catch one of those, as well as some eel-tailed catfish and so on. Lots of lily pads, lots of timber, lots of wood. Reminds me of some of the lakes I fished in the United States and Southern Africa, and I'm looking forward to a good day out. Guys, join me. Let's get the lures out and let's see if we can break down this water and catch some bass. Come on. Spinnerbaits out, and that's what I want to really focus on today. I've built up some nice spinnerbaits for us to try out today, some specialized ones, and we're going to see if those do something. Popping on a little bit of secret sauce. I don't know if I should let this one out of the bag. This is good stuff and screens everything and gives a much better scent than anything you buy in the shops. Really good homemade recipe. There's our secret bait that we're using. I've used some of my secret sauce on there as well, and that's a spinnerbait that I made at home. It's scented up beautifully. We're going to see how this works, and I'm sure it's going to get us some catches. Let's go find out. Love little points like this coming up ahead of us. Got the wind blowing into our face, as you can probably hear, and nice little setup point for a fish, possibly. I hope so. It's really just trying to find that early morning bite. Who knows, they may not be on the bite just yet, or they might have already been on the bite, but this is the time that you're going to get those bites for sure. But there we go, straight away, guys. That's what I was looking for. Just as I said, guys, look at that. Straight away. I mean, we've been fishing for 6 minutes and we've got our first bite. Doesn't look too bad, actually. Let's have a look. All right. Lake Borumba magic. There's the sun. There it is. Always there when I get a fish. But have a look. There's our beautiful Lake Borumba bass. Look, it's not a giant by any means, but it is a Lake Borumba bass. And it shows you that this bait is definitely working. And of course, there's that dropper hook that took the fish right at the back. And you can see I've got a little paddle tail going there. And they come up behind that and they see that paddle tail, and then they take a swipe at it, and I've got that dropper hook waiting right for them. All right, well, not a giant fish by any means, but a first fish of the day, nice and early. It shows that we're going to have hopefully some good sport during the day. Anyways, buddy, thank you. Bring back your big brother and sister. Cheers. Yes, let's go. Alrighty, you know the deal. Get back in there again. The secret sauce on there. Let's play. All right, here we go, guys. Just going to work this bank here, and I haven't fished this yet. Just move down real fast, and you can see how the spinnerbait works. It's just nice and steady. Got that little tail flapping in the background there, keeping it really close to the hook, and that's what makes the bait work really well. It just dances past the fish, and then they come out and they hit it. Using the open cast reels today. Got nice control on those, and you really can get accuracy, and you can get a lot more baits to the fish. Literally, as I've pulled it in, I can lift and put it again, and just that's how you cover water, but also to get in the back of stuff. And you need enough pulling power so that you can get fish out of that cover if you do catch it in there. So that's why I've got these out here today. Again, just stunning as we come into this area here. It's the whole pitching right across the bay like that. Anything that's deep in this little bay area here, looking up. Oh yeah, that's okay fish, I think. It feels a little bit better. Again, a decent one this time. Yes, there we go. We're just talking about that, right? And there it is. Not a giant by any means, but Borumba Lake seems to be full of these kind of fish. I'm just going to grab it quickly and see if I don't quill my whole hand. There you go. Hold those quills down, see, on its back, and grab it because the spinnerbait's right in its mouth. There we go. Just try and get it out, and then you can grab it by the mouth, and there it is. So again, small, but we're getting bites. That's a good thing. See you later, buddy. Have a good day. And off she goes. Let's continue. Perfect looking terrain out ahead here, and I'm just going to bang it, and we're going to try and just get some bites. I want to get a bite out here because once I've got a bite and we've got another fish, we can then just move up the river knowing that there has been fish, there has been bites here. That's what we're doing today. We're checking out to see what this lake and the potential of it has. Don't want to spend too much time because the day ticks away, and we got a lot of water to cover today if we want to get this whole thing filmed and find out what's up there. So just a couple more good casts out here. I'm definitely going to make that. Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for right there, guys. Yep, that's better. That's a better fish. Oh yeah, much better fish here. Oh yeah, I don't want to lose this one because this is the first decent fish we've got. Very important. All right, yes. Oh, yes, please. All right, guys. This is the reason why I came to the lower end of the lake, because I know that there's going to be some better quality there. That's a nice fish. Look at that. That's a good chunky one. And you're going to find fish of that size pretty much at any lake. So that's the first good bite. Second or third fish in all. And yeah, it really took that bottom hook on the trailer there. But look at that, guys. That's exactly what we're looking for. And I'm so happy. Beautiful bass there. Nice quality, nice size. Now that, to me, you would get at most lakes. So that shows you there is some bigger fish in here, and I'm sure they can get bigger than that. But there's our first quality fish of the day. Thank you, baby. You're amazing. Look at that beautiful tail. Lovely fish. All right, buddy. Thank you. And we'll see you next time when you triple the size. Cheers. Yes, please. All right, let's get back into it. We're starting to get some bites. Awesome. All right, guys, check the bait out and everything ready to go, and we're going to get back in there straight away because this is a great area for there to be some decent fish. Now, I'm not saying they're the biggest fish on the planet, but if I went out fishing for a day and I got those all day, I would have had a good day out. So there was a quality fish for a lake system. Hopefully there's going to be another bite in this area. Just going to keep following this bank and keep going. I often do that, you know. I come to places where the anglers don't go, and you're not going to get as many fish like that, but you are going to get quality fish like that. I chose the spinnerbait because it's a big fish bait. Of course, we're getting smaller fish hitting it as well. I just got hit there right now, but the chances of a big fish in the area that is actually feeding hitting a bait like this is good, and that was a good example of it, that last fish. Keep on moving. Oh, there he is again. All right, just like that. Very next cast. Look at that. All right, let's go. Oh boy, oh boy. So there's better quality coming out here. There it is. It's not a giant, but it's another fish. This time it hit the top hook, which is interesting. Oh no, it didn't, did it? Yeah, it hit the top hook. Look at that. These guys have a lot of guts going for a bait that size. Look at the size of the fish and look at the size of the bait. They're loving it though. All right, keep on going, man. Yeah. First impressions of Borumba Lake, or Lake Borumba. Well, it's definitely got bass, there's no doubt about that. And it has potentially got some quality. Let's see if we can find that during the day and see where that averages out. But definitely lots of fish, which is great. Okay guys, that's it. It's time to move. We've done this whole section. We've done that whole section there. I want to get up the rivers. The weekend warriors are coming in. So last cast here, and then we're moving. Definitely deeper drops is where those fish are, and that's what we got to target. All right, let's go. Okay guys, time to rock and roll. Always strap yourself in, especially on a lake like this, because you know there's so much structure that you don't know of. All right guys, we're going to go up the river now, and we're going to go see what we can find up there. Up the creek, let's go. From what I learned over here, you know, the fish are coming up from deeper water up into the shallows, and they're ambushing what they think are schools of fish moving along the brush lines, you know, and the lily pads and so on, and so they're coming out and they're smashing the bait that way. Those are the bites I get. The ones I'm getting from the side definitely are just little fish. Well, we know that the spinnerbait works, and that is very important to find those patterns. That I can use now, I know, because small fish are going for it as well, which means we can keep thumping, and I like it because it's a big fish bait, and a giant fish will go for it if it sees it. So that's the best chance we have of getting decent sized fish, I believe. Probably won't get as many, but that's not the case today. Today is about seeing what the potential of Lake Borumba is, and that's why we're here. So let's keep on following it, see what happens. Can't wait to get up the river, see what it looks like. That's a fish. Oh, there's a fish. Yep, there it is. On the spinnerbait, as I came into the trees, the spinnerbait definitely is the bait for sure. There we go. This is a better one this time. Yes. So that's what I'm after. I've tried numerous other baits, but that spinnerbait is starting to work again, and that's fantastic. Better fish. Not the giants that we want yet, but they're getting bigger, which is great. All right, let me see if I can do this without smashing my hand. There it is. What a lovely fish that is. And it actually took the top hook. It didn't actually get the bottom hook, which is quite interesting. There you have it, guys. Another little guy. Getting bigger though. I'd love to show you something huge. But we're getting lots of bites on that spinnerbait. I'm in the trees, and that's where we need to be. Thank you, baby. Hey, Can you call your big brother, please? Or big sister, or mama? Then we can get a bigger fish going. Awesome, thank you, baby. See ya when you get bigger. I've come up one of the tributaries that come into the river, and I just want to follow on this sort of whole program. Lily pads outside, but I'm looking for something where a little bit of current maybe is coming through. So I'm going right to the top. I've passed a few fishermen on the way. I seem to be coming right up here. I believe, you know, it's time of day. It's starting to become afternoon now, and I think they're going to start firing. So hopefully that's the case. In my experience, up the rivers, you get bigger fish. So that's what we're going to try. Anyways. So up the river here, there we are. And I got 2 bites already. I've just come onto this open bank. So I was fishing the lily pads again, nothing coming out of there. So I came to the bank and straight away onto a fish. So that's a good sign. We did drop that one. Playing around with the cameras while I'm trying to get the fish in. I guess sometimes that unfortunately doesn't work out. Anyways, here we go. Keep on working. Get these fish in. All right, straight away again, guys. So I'm definitely finding the bite here. Much better. Here we go. Look at that. Not a huge one, but it's there. There's another one, guys. I just dropped a good one, but I've come up this bank. I moved away from the lily pads, and I'm now just doing some open bank. Straight away, I got 2 bites. Good bites, too. Had a better fish on, the one that got away, of course. But there we go. Just another nice bass there. We're definitely getting on the bite. That bite's picking up beautifully. All right, baby. See you later. Let's go. Okay, we're onto that same type of bank that we were earlier. And right as I got there, they've got that one bite. They're definitely coming up. They're definitely getting active. There we go again. Got it this time. Yes, this time I've got it. This time I made sure of it. Again, it doesn't feel great. Doesn't feel huge. It's decent though. But there you go. That's what's happening now, guys. That's it. Oh yeah, this one's fighting. This one's definitely fighting. Yeah, man, these fish are definitely coming on the bite. There's no doubt about it. I mean, either that or I've found out where they are. They seem to be staging up. This one's a little bit bigger. See, they're starting to get a little bit bigger. Here in Borumba Dam on the beautiful hinterland of the Sunshine Coast. And that one got the hook. Look at that. Finally. I've had so many come up and hit it and then just move off. What I'd love to have happen is a big... it just stops and then it goes the other way, and that would be great. There you go, guys. Another nice little bass. Still babies, but loads of fun anyways here at Borumba Dam. Yeah, there's a lot of these little guys this size around, and that's possibly why they're missing the baits, because they're just that size. Anyways, let's put it back. Off you go, and let's get back on it. Wow, man, we're getting a lot of action, but the size is just not where I want it to be. Of course, I wanted to get some big ones. Seem to be sitting very tight to structures. Tight, just like a little flick like that. And they're underneath there like that, and dart out, and they smash it, and they go back in again. There we go. This one's a better one, guys. That's what we're looking for. And boy, am I getting a flurry going here. Definitely a better fish, this one. That's better, guys. Yes, that was a better fish. The ones we're looking for. Starting to come on, and now the fest is starting. Yes, please. There we go. That's the bass we're looking for, and definitely the bite window has turned on. There's no doubt about that. These guys are starting to get really active, and although not the biggest bass ever, we're starting to get the size, and that's so important. But definitely found the bait, and the spinnerbait they want. They want it right now. They're just absolutely tearing it apart. Just in this section here, we've got at least 7 takes, 3 fish. So that is cool. Look at that. I love it, and that's what we came here for. There's going to be some bigger ones. All right, cheers, baby. Have a good day. All right, guys, time to ride. We've got to go to the other side, off to the left-hand river, see what's there. Now that the bite's on and we're getting some of these in the river, let's go see what we find that side. Well, guys, that shows you that the river on the right-hand side definitely has fish. Lots of stockies again, but there were a few quality catches there. So now, with that heating up, we want to go over to the left river and see what we can find up there, and hopefully match some of the same stuff. After that, I want to go out to the main water again and possibly fish some areas there, and then finish off, hopefully, where we started this morning. Let's see. Hopefully there's some more catches. It's been a good day out so far. So guys, nothing on that bank, and I'm moving up to try and match the bite that was further up the river on the river that forks to the right. So this is the river that forks to the left. I'm trying to sort of match that same water, because there was definitely a bite on those deep inclines came in, but then they shallowed up just underneath it. And I'm trying to match that right now. So I'm going up this river a little bit further. Guys, you won't believe the freaking drone catch I just had. I was flying the drone behind the boat, showing everyone the river and the beautiful surroundings and everything else, and for some reason the battery dropped out, and you know what that means. Drone returns to the place where it has taken off from, and it's GPS coordinated, so it flew back, and I was watching my screen, and of course it just went. And the only thing I could do, I tried to give it some altitude just to give me some time. I think that worked because I spun the boat around, I floored it, and here's the footage of me coming in on that drone, which was 1.5 meters of the water at the time. Check that out. I actually caught the drone right. I put the nose of the boat underneath as it was coming out, and I jumped up, boom, and I grabbed it. A second later, that was in the water, and I couldn't see it when I was driving. It was just whereabouts do I think it was, and I guesstimated where it might be, and boy oh boy, whew, thank goodness, best catch ever. Anyways, I've still got the drone. Let's go get some more fish. There we go again. Definitely doing the right thing, guys. They're not very big, but you know, you got to weave through them. Look, that one's a little bit better, and that's on those deep drop-offs on the side. You can see how it got that back hook beautifully. That's what we're wanting. But again, you know, size, very small, a little bit better. Weaving through these little guys to see if we can find that bigger fish. Come on, baby. You got to send me your big cousins. Come on. Anyways, off you go. Keep on at it. It's the only thing we can do. We're now doing exactly what we did on the other side, guys. It's the same water, similar depth. Does it fish the same as the other river? Who knows? That's what we're trying to work out. Yep, turn the camera off and that's what happens. Boom, straight away. This is the first decent fish that we've got here, guys. Much better, much better. Came out with absolute aggression, and that's what we're wanting. Yeah, it was so interesting because it came out, hit it hard. Oh, there we go. Not the world's biggest one, but a decent one. All right, let me see if I can get this out. It's going to kick a little bit, so not a giant by any means, and it didn't quite get the hook properly. So there it is, guys. That's a better fish. I mean, that's starting to look like we need to get it to, right? A little bit of weight on that one, but still not a giant. Is it because we decided to come to that slightly shallower, half shallow, half deep type water? I don't know, because that happened on the other side, and there is the result. So yes, please. Thank you very much. You beautiful thing. You have a nice day now. All right, off you go. All right, let's get onto this bank, and wow, we are definitely getting some fish now. This is fantastic. Oh, there it is again. On. There we go. Look at that. Straight away, man. Straight away. This is crazy. Boy, did I find the right bait, and this is definitely a better fish, this one. Again, not a giant, but it's getting heavier. There we go. Yes. Spent the day figuring out what the bite is. As I said, I've never fished this place before, but I found it, and there it is again. Boom. This is the dropper hook that got that fish this time. Let me just get that out. There we go. And they just keep coming. Yes, this is great. Right, off you go. Let's get back in there again. Let's go. You know, I sit there and I talk about all sorts of things. Oh, yeah, no, there's no fish. There's this, that, and the other. It's not happening. And all of a sudden, the bite window looks like it's open. I'm actually starting off where I'd finished off early this morning. We've got 2 bites. In, there you go again. Oh, that one's a small one, but it's there. See, as I'm going, we got bites. You know, this is the window I was talking about. Hopefully this is the window opening. Yes, there it is. Let's get a bass smash on, guys. This is a hand buster, this guy. Little guys like this, you got to watch them. They got spikes all over the place. Once you got them in the mouth, they're fine. So he got the bottom hook, look at that. And yeah, all right, so 3 bites in this little section. So it was good to come back to this section. I wanted to come back to this section. I knew from this morning, if I come back at the right time, they'll be firing. Let's hope they're firing. That's not big enough, but they're firing. Let's go. Literally fishing from the bank here. Look at this. Getting in between everything, trying to get close to these targets here. Look at that storm. Look at that storm starting to want to come through. I'm watching that. It's definitely this big storm. There's 2 that I'm watching over the hills over there. So yeah, we don't get caught in those. If they start getting too close, we'll have to renegotiate our deal on fishing. We'll see. But if that bite turns on, I'm going to stay right till the last moment until that happens. Be rest assured of that. Storms are chasing us. I'm watching it. It's there. As soon as it looks too much, I may have to go. But you know, the conditions aren't always in your favor when you're fishing. So I'm going to keep on moving until we find those catches we're looking for. If it becomes a situation where it's dangerous, yeah, then I'd get out of the water. But I'll have a look at those storms. If they get too much, yes, we've gone. If that barometer sits just right, the bite will come on. So I'm trying some different things. I'm trying to match what we did on the other river. This one seems to be fishing a little differently, but there'll always be a sweet time where that bite comes on. We've just got to be in the right place at the right time for that. That's why you see me darting around so much, finding a little spot here, spot here, spot here, try it out, in order to find that one place that then consistently has some catches. All in the big picture of showing you guys some good fish. Working hard at it, that's what it's all about. And remember guys, if you're liking what you're seeing, please hit that subscribe button, man. It would help me out a lot. Obviously I'm building, but I mean, you know, you can see we're doing diverse fishing around. We're breaking down different systems of water, and you know, when you guys come out here, at least you'll have a head start on it. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out where the bite is in places I haven't even fished. So come on board, I'd really appreciate it. As we came into the lake, you saw I went across straight away, and I went into those side little bays and stuff. I remember getting a lot of bites there, but that was way early in the morning. And I'm checking the storm, it's there. So I'm going to get closer to home, and I'm going to go and see if the fish are biting there. Now, open water, just the same, if we can find that bank. And I want to show you guys how that works. You can match it in different parts of the lake, no problem at all. And you will get your fish. It doesn't matter where you're on the lake if you can match the same thing, because the same thing happens at the same time in different places. I want to show you that. So here we go. Matching the hatch is what it's all about. Let's go. We're back at it just on the other side, just like that, guys. Right, in we go. Get that spinnerbait out, because that's the one that is rocking. Let's go. Let's go, let's get these fish. Just got to match it. You know, once that bite starts, you know, you got to match it around the lake, and that's how you get more catches. And if we do that, we should get a bite or two more. There it is, guys, another bite. That's a better fish, that's a better fish. As I was saying, these fish are definitely coming on. That's more like it. That's more like it, guys. Yeah, look at that guy, look at that guy. Yes, yes, yes. That's it. There we go. Ooh. Watch the trees. All right, guys, this is a better one. Yes, we're starting to get some weight on these. Come here, sucker. All right, there it is, guys. Look at that one. Took it right in the corner of the mouth. And we've got lots of wind here, so I've got to be quick. But there we go. Beautiful fish. That's the size. Getting better. I mean, still very small in comparison to what we want, but for this lake, it looks like it's a decent fish. There you go. Thank you, baby. Nice fish. Look at that. Wow. All right, let's go. All right, this is new water. I didn't come as far as this last time because I lost that fish just over there this morning, and there it is. I got it this time, and now it's just a matter of working the next one. There's new water here, but it's just up the road, so it's got to have some fish in it, and they're definitely hunting. There's no doubt about it. There it is again. Oh yes, yes, yes. There we go. That's a much better take, much better fish, much better everything. Yes. Okay. There we go, guys. That's a better fish again. The bass smash is definitely rocking and rolling right now. Look at that. Yes. All right. Let's keep on at it. Well, guys, there it was, both the rivers. So we went up to the right-hand side, inside there, and we got onto the bite. We immediately went across to the other side to the left-hand river, and we got the same sort of catches. Then we came outside a little bit, and we've got them around the trees. Now, I always like to go back to the place where I started. So we're gonna have one more bash out there, then we'll conclude the show and my impressions of Lake Borumba. So let's go firing up one more time, and let's go see if we can get just one more. Come on, let's go. Well, plenty of weekend warriors out there. Some deep V howls, pulling tubes, things like that. What a rocky ride that was. Finishing off where we started this morning, I always like to do that. You know, you start an event, you get out there, you do all the fishing. We did some great fishing up that side, and then you come back to the point where you started. It's just something that I like to do to finish the day off. Slipways in the background there, getting ready to go back now. So let's just do one more little zoom up the bank, see if we can get anything, and then I'll give you my impressions of Borumba Lake. Check it out. On our starting spot this morning. So just a few more casts just to finish these lily pads out. 2 more casts, how's about that? One, there it is. Bring it in nice and slow. What are the chances of it coming on the last cast? Watch this. It happens so often to me. Nice and slow, nice and slow. There it is. Can you believe it? There it is on the last cast. How many times does that happen to me? That's amazing. Not a bad one on the last cast. Come on, seriously? All right, come on, ya baby. Alrighty, there she is again. I guess we'll have to start calling these Borumba Lake Giants, right? Oh, she's definitely done a good number. Got the hook in both lips, but I'm not going to spend too much time with her. There she is. Nice one. Yeah, Murphy's Law or something like that. Well, guys, there you have it. What a great day out fishing. What is my impression of Lake Borumba? Well, I can tell you one thing. It's a great, well-stocked impoundment, and there are lots of fish. So if you came over here and you slapped on a spinnerbait just like that, you're going to have a great day of fishing. However, the quality is not there. And I think that is in part because they do have a hook and cook program here where you can take fish home and fillet them and so on. So a lot of the bigger fish, I think, are going when they get to size, and the smaller ones are left inside the rivers. But needless to say, kids, family, come on out, enjoy a beautiful place in this beautiful natural environment. And it's great for your boat as well because you're running fresh water through all your systems. So come and check it out. Enjoy the beautiful outdoors, slap on a spinnerbait and get yourself some bass. Guys, it's been great having you on board. And as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers.